Alright, I'm looking quite bright today. Hold on, let me turn this back down a little bit. Hi, how's it going? I'm gonna have to turn this back up in a little bit because of what I'm gonna do. The nature of what is being done. Make sure I've got the desk space for this actually. Put you there. All go back here. Crunchy King, Willy Wonky, rest in peace, little guy. The world misses you. Very top heavy. Oh, I'm sideways. Slightly. It's not a visual effect, that is dust. I did not think that through. I just was like, I'll just knock the dust off my ring light. So now we're gonna have dust particles floating around like ghost orbs. Okay, so today, if it's not already evident by what's behind my head there, it's computer building day! Finally got everything I need, more or less, to build my girlfriend's computer finally, out of some of my old components. I'm checking Amazon to see when, because there's a couple more small things. Mostly I want to repaste the cooler CPU, because, well, the paste won't be here for a hot minute. Hopefully what's on there is gonna be enough. We'll find out. The paste that came with that CPU, it came in like a little tube that was like this long. And what was in it was it had more the consistency of clay than it did, you know, thermal compound. So I don't know how well that's gonna work. I'm a little worried. I've got a monitor, my new monitor for myself that's coming in, and an Ethernet cable. But other than that, we have everything that is needed. I've had this case for a hot minute too. I know nothing about this brand. It was cheap on Newegg. Comes with fans. It's got one exhaust and then like these two guys. 750 watt, 80 plus gold. ASRock Challenger power supply. That motherboard, and I feel really bad now that I'm thinking about it, because I skimped out more than I should have on the motherboard. So it's that motherboard, a Coolermaster Hyper 212 RGB cooler, the RAM from my old computer, 16 gigs, I think it's ADATA. The CPU is a salvage from an HP shitbox that I remember that to the best of my ability, I remember this. I remember the CPU working. It should be. I meant to change into my Jay's 2 cent shirt. Hold on. Much better. Ooh. Oh, you're not even helping me right now. There we go. Ooh, much better. Got the little fan on. CPU is an 10th gen i7. No, i5. I'm sorry, i5 10400F. The hard drive. The storage. It's a Western Digital Black SN770. NVMe M.2. 1 terabyte for now. I'm gonna get her got one SATA port, so I'll probably get her a SATA SSD at some point. Oh, it's got 3 SATA ports, actually. I'm really... 4. I can't count. It's a 6-core, 12-thread CPU from 10th gen, 16 gigs of RAM. My old 3060 Ti. 8 gigs. 8 gigs of VRAM, all that. For the games that she wants to play... I mean, it should even play Veilguard, because that's one of the ones she wants to play, but she wants to replay all the other Dragon Ages leading up to it. Yeah, I mean, I guess now I just put this bitch together. Let's go. Let's fucking go, I guess. I don't have a lot of desk space, and the table over there is kinda occupied. Also, whoever fucking Newegg sold this to me had already peeled the plastic, so this we don't even get we don't even get the satisfying glass peel, which ugh. That's dusty. I also just thought about something. Are these fucking holes gonna line up? I'm a little worried. I want to be 100% honest. I'm just a little bit worried that I did not think this through. Here we go. Motherboard standoffs. Oh, also, I forgot to mention OS. This bad boy converted to a Windows 10 install. So I can just go, we can get Windows 10 on this thing, get it working. Damn, it's already been 10 minutes. Shit, this isn't boding well. Man, those thumb screws down. Can you tell this is something I haven't done in a very long time? Alright, so this is like take 3 of trying to record this and get this right. Pardon probably the lack of enthusiasm. This whole section was just me trying to get the motherboard standoffs and then into the case correctly and then mount said motherboard. That whole process took a lot longer than it should have, but this was I was recording this at it was probably 8:35, 8:40 in the morning. I had not been awake for very long and wanted to get this done. This entire, the raw video footage for this is an hour and 15 minutes long, plus another clip here at the end of it that was about 5 minutes long, so an hour and 20 minutes worth of footage. And it was mostly just getting the IO shield mounted, the motherboard standoffs mounted, and then the motherboard itself mounted. And also plugging in the front panel, because I'm still dumb as rocks when it comes to front panel. That you'll see that later in the video, and I may or may not narrate over it. Who knows? Because boy, man. So long story short, this took longer than it should have. This sped up section is still, what's 11, 8, 9, 10, 11. yeah, 3.5 minutes of sped up footage. There I am leaving to go get pliers. Some of this I'm sure I probably could have cut. I even made the bed for this. Like, look at that. I did. So good. Also, fun fact, actually, and I did not notice this while building, but I noticed it a couple of days later and fixed it. I fixed it a couple days ago from when this is being seen, because this is almost a week and a half old now. I had misaligned while I was mounting the motherboard. The motherboard itself was misaligned. I'm really bad at sentences. I speak English, I swear. The IO shield and the IO themselves were misaligned slightly to where you could not use the onboard display, not that you ever should. Like, you know, whatever, unless it's an absolute emergency. But the important thing was it was blocking the two USBs on the top part of the IO. I fixed that. I also repasted the cooler with newer thermal paste. It's this Arctic MX4 thermal compound. I might actually re-paste my CPU with that soon. But no, like, that computer now has 0% issues. It is fully up and running. Windows is activated and everything. It's Windows 11 capable. So yeah, enjoy the rest of the video where I, you know, mess more things up at some point. 28 minutes, and all I've done is get explain what I have, change a shirt, and finally get the motherboard standoffs in. Oh, and I did most of the building as parts came in, and based on what I had lying around. My form is so bad. It's like me accents. Don't quit me day job. Actually, definitely don't quit my day job. My day job makes me quit money. And I'll be the biggest fan of my day job. Nowhere else in this city is gonna pay me at or above $24 an hour. Without having gone to school or like college and shit. "32 minutes, and all I've done is get the motherboard in place." All right. Yay. God. Okay. Let me get fucking copyright struck for that. 100%. Hey, if I just had one of those like big fold-out tables, man, it'd be great right now. But I've been thinking I'd have ordered one of those. Now we need this bad boy off. Okay, that looks like it is all of the front panel related stuff. This is the hard part for me, honestly. Figuring out where all this junk goes. Move that back a little bit here for a minute. So this is HD audio. RGB, AFP. See, that matches that perfectly. That's, in fact, the only port that I see where this could even comfortably fit. So like, we're going like this. Yeah, this is the only place where this one looks like it can go. "45 minutes and I've made so little progress." Most of this was already done for me by the time I got here. By the time I got to this stage. I believe this is non-modular. Because I'm old school. I'm not a fan of modular, man. I like everything just being there when I need it. Instead of having to remember what box I stored some shit in. What the hell is that? It's green. It's PCIe. Clearly, it's PCIe. More screws. Oh, it's green. Oh! That's the connector that my 4070 has. 12 pin. 4, 6. Yeah, that's a... Well, 3060 Ti needs an 8, so this 12 is good. This 12 pin ain't gotta feckin' worry. First things first, we gotta secure this bad boy. Cause he's, gonna be unruly otherwise, of course. Wish I had more workspace. Honestly, probably shouldn't have recorded this, because this is a lot. Okay. This is always so terrifying. Plugging things into the motherboard just... ugh. Does me a huge unnecessary spook. And now I need the ATX 12-volt. Like watching a train... clown car collision, y'all aren't gonna be able to look away, are you? They always gotta be like this. Go. One more. Bam. I don't like that there wasn't a hole that lined up there, so there's just a whole part of the motherboard that just does not, you know, feel supported enough for my liking. And it's always this side, because it's the same shit on mine, too. Where, like, the motherboard doesn't line up with some of the standoff holes. Fucking bothers me. Okay. I mean, nothing to it but to do it now. Hitting buttons on my mouth. Gonna need an 8-pin. Well, I mean, before I even do any of that, yeah, where's my 8-pin? There's an 8-pin. I need a graphics card. This is also why you do the thing that Jay did. Power test everything. I need one of these to plug. Where is it? Where the fuck? There they fuck. Careful with my cords here. Oh, Jesus, I'm just blind. I don't even feel like it's in there. That's how light this thing is. It's a light boy. Forgot how damn near whimsically light that thing is. Where did my... power cable. So many extra items for the 2-slot card. This case kind of sucks. Not a fan, but it was cheap. And this also wasn't the intended purpose for it. It's like, man, I got what I paid for. And here, progress might have just ground to a stamp. Need that. What's this one? Oh, that's HDMI to USB-C. Oh, guys. I think I'm fresh out of HDMI cable. Damn. Oh. Fucking out of those. That's so many. That's so many. Apparently now I don't.
Oh, alright. We in it now, bitches. I'm getting, just getting Windows set up on it. I got a, let's see, Windows set up over there. Got Windows set up on it. I have a, DisplayPort cable I ordered for same day delivery. We'll see if they actually keep to it. We should be good.
Alright. So I accidentally deleted the probably pull this a little bit closer, huh? Not much though. Oh, I see what I did. Just got this. Ooh. My Yeti Nano. Look, it's adorable. This was gonna be my girlfriend's, but we more or less sorted out the audio issue with her headset. But I'm probably still gonna get another Nano and give it to her anyway, because it sounds a little bit better than my other microphone. Oh man, my chonky boy Yeti is in one of the like 4 tech drawers in this 8-drawer chest. No, I like it. The Yeti's this little Nano is a nice little guy. But her computer, boom! Pointed at myself. Still pointing. I'm pointing at me. There it is. Oh. Okay, no. I had to buy another activation key because I didn't like the one that I bought before. So I, bought another one. Luckily, it was super cheap. Thanks, Groupon. I paid like $10 for a Windows 10 activation key. So it's activating now. Yeah. Like I said, when I started this clip, at the end of this video, I deleted the one that I accidentally deleted. I was deleting clips because I was doing audio test with this, and I'm stupid, so I did it the way where I would just record, just say random words, and then listen, and be like, oh, okay, cool. And all my filter settings carried over to this guy, so, because they're saved via Streamlabs, not Windows itself. Both mine and her computers are also both Windows 11 capable for when Windows 10 gets shut down, because I really don't care what anybody says. I'm not using an OS that's not going to be supported anymore because security. So the day that fucking 10 shuts down, well, like once Windows 10 is no longer serviced, I'm just gonna upgrade both of our computers to 11. I'll fucking deactivate whatever needs to be deactivated that people don't like, and we'll just move on from there. I think people are just overreacting personally. It's just my opinion. But yeah, she's got a computer now. It's fully activated. It's still updating, and actually it's still gathering because it's got all the updates that it didn't get because it wasn't activated for like 3 or 4 days after building it. We're good. Everything's chill. She loves Phasmophobia. The game is also fun. I love it too. I've got like almost 300 hours. I think I'm just shy of 300 hours in it. Yeah, 297.9 hours. She's really enjoying it. She's been enjoying it. I'm glad she's enjoying it. You might end up seeing her on the channel soon, officially. Who knows? But we'll see you when I see you. I hope you enjoyed me building a computer for the first time in like years. It's been a minute. See y'all on the next one. See ya. Yeah.